today is day 5. I hadn't really planned on making a, a video log every day, but thought I would today. So, again, food-wise, I'm not having any issues really. I enjoy the food, um, but I just wanted to emphasize the exhaustion that I'm still experiencing. It's not any worse or really any better. Um, I've only been doing this for 5 days, but it's. I mean, I might notice a slight bit of difference in terms of it being maybe slightly better, but I don't know if that's in my head. But the exhaustion is just horrendous. Um, I feel like I could sleep all day long, and I wanted to make a point of recording this because if I get to the point where I don't have this anymore, I need to look back and remember so that I know if this helps, that I know that I never want to get back to this point again. Um, I don't understand why I'm so tired all the time. I used to laugh. My husband, he's tended to nap frequently. You know, he's a napper. He'll, for years, as long as I've known him, he'd come home and he'd fall asleep in his chair. Be able to nap the drop of a hat. Me, I used to tease him. I never used to be able to do that. Never used to be able to just close my eyes and fall asleep. It was never possible. And not only is it now possible, but it happens when I don't want it to. I'll be just sitting down, and I'll just crash. Um, it just doesn't feel normal. But worse than that, it's hard to get things done. Um, you know, when you have a lot of things that you have on your plate that you want to get accomplished, and you're just so exhausted that you don't have the energy to do it. Um, my house is a mess. It's been a mess for a long time. And, now, I've ended up a couple nights ago, ended up pulling my shoulder, did something to it. I sleep with my arms over my head, and I know we're not supposed to do that. And I've had issues in the past. I've been trying to do my own therapy on it, but it's not really working. And the arm pretty much is almost useless. I finally called and scheduled a physical therapy appointment for tomorrow to see if they can at least get to the point where it's usable. Like to go camping this weekend, so I need to be able to have use of both arms, full use of both arms. And right now, the I don't know what it is. It's just below my shoulder on my upper arm. Um, it's just really, really sore. It hurts to lift my arm or move it much at all. But I guess walking out of I'm at the grocery store now. I stopped to get a couple more of ingredients. I've been at the store pretty much every single day since I started. It seems like just to pick up ingredients here and there for some of the recipes that I want to try. I don't have a lot of this stuff on hand. One of the things that I bought yesterday was smoked paprika, and then I got it home and realized that somebody either had not it had sealed at the factory, or somebody had already opened it, used it, and took it back. It was the seal was broken. So I went ahead and took it back this morning and exchanged it. I also picked up some pinto beans and some coconut milk because I want to try that in my cereal. I want to try not to use soy as much as I have been. Um, the scale didn't really move too much today, but it's still at that 258 point something, whatever it was, point 0.6 or something like that. So um, I'll take it. Actually, was it 259 something yesterday? Maybe it did go down. I'm losing track. So anyway, the scale's still moving, or at least not going up. So um, I really, really am hoping that this is the answer. If I lose a little bit more weight and I can start moving more, um, I just I can't describe what it's like to live your life constantly exhausted. Um, I take my daughter up and get her ready for bed at night, and used to be able, I could read to her at night, while she was sitting on my lap. I would read books to her, and lately it's been that I've been so tired that she starts to read because she's now doing that, and I'll fall asleep while she's sitting on my lap. I don't just don't know why I'm so tired. Okay, well, enough of that. Um, I'm gonna try to get some things accomplished today. Um, Hopefully, I'll be able to be productive, and I'm hoping that as the days go on, my energy levels increase. I did read somewhere that they said that 3 weeks into this is when you start to notice all of your energy. So I'm not quite even a week, so we'll see how that goes. And I think, I don't know if I mentioned, but yesterday on the video, but I've done exercise in the past. I started to notice my energy issues. It's been about 2 or 3 years ago, um, and things started to go downhill. Now, it could be strictly weight related, um, that I'm carrying all this extra weight. Maybe that's a huge part of it. And, maybe once I start losing some more weight, I won't be this exhausted. But um, I truly don't know. Uh, all I know is that even when I was working out, um, I was still being tired. I mean, I just remember being tired all the time. And, when I did CrossFit briefly, it was even worse. I couldn't function. I'd come home, I was so exhausted I couldn't function. So, uh, I don't know what the answer is. I when I was doing CrossFit, I was, let me think here, 25, at least 25 pounds lighter. So, I should have been totally energized. And while I don't think I was, I mean, I had days, the days I didn't work out when I was 25 pounds lighter, I was better. But the days that I did work out, I would come home, and I'd push myself so hard at the gym that I'd come home and I would just absolutely crash. Um, I could not function for the rest of the day. I couldn't get anything done. And again, my house has not been thoroughly cleaned the way that it should be cleaned in a long time. I mean, I just, between, whether it's work or sickness or, I had a whole issue, a bunch of issues with my parents, which I won't go into for last year. Um, there's been, it seems like one thing after another. I can't seem to get ahead, whether, there's something going on or just the physical exhaustion is playing, but having a toll on me. So, um, all right, enough of that. Again, day 5, no serious weight changes from yesterday, which is not a big deal. I'm gonna go home, make some breakfast, and push through today. And I'm gonna go to physical therapy tomorrow and see if they can't try to get my arm a little bit more functional than what it is. Probably will have to go again on Friday as well. So between those 2 days, hopefully I'll be up to going camping this weekend. Fingers crossed. So, all right, that's it for now. Um, I'll touch back tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.